Oh, hey there. Hello everyone, hello friends. Here we are, once again. We're torn into pieces. Can't deny it, can't pretend. Just thought you were the one. Kinda look older today. Huh. Could jeans and a sweater, short sleeve, turtleneck look so sexy? Yeah, probably not. Welcome back to my channel. Yes, my hair faded. It was a temporary dye, what can you say? Don't mind it, it's just in that awkward roots phase. But any hoodles, you're probably here because of the title. Now I'm back in quarantine, so I'm sitting around in my room doing nothing because someone decided to come to work with a positive test. Here we are once again, back into quarantine, so then the obsessive thoughts arise. And these ones are a little bit more on the positive side, but strange as heck. So here we are. So here are my 5 questions that I know everyone wants to know the answer to, that interviewers just don't seem to touch on at all whenever they're interviewing BTS. Like, I don't care how they were feeling after their first performance ever. Everyone knows that answer. I want to know is, have you ever sucked on your middle pinky toe? I want to know. I'm here to get to know you. What's the point of the interview if I didn't learn anything afterwards? Of course I know that they're successful. I want to know about them. So obviously, BTS isn't here in my 10 by 10 bedroom in Pennsylvania, and nor will they ever see this video, which is good because I don't want to embarrass myself. I have 370 subscribers. The good thing about having a channel so little is that you can make whatever you want and no one's gonna watch it. So here we are. My notes. Here are my 5 questions for BTS. One specifically being for J-Hope. Now this one came to me in a dream, so I think it's almost like it has to be discussed. Now this is my first question for BTS. Have you ever pooped yourself on stage? And if so, why and when? Everyone's probably thinking, why on earth would you ask someone that? Now, that's a funny story that I want to know. Everyone has a almost poop yourself story, and they'd be doing all kinds of shows. I'm sure one of them got sick eventually. And who would have that one person be? This question also doesn't apply to Suga because he doesn't poop. I theorize it would probably be RM, either poop himself during a show, almost have an accident, get sick. Or I want to say Taeyang because he's almost too perfect for that shit, so he has to poop himself eventually. I'd like to hear your theories in the comments. Alright, second question also doesn't apply to Suga, sorry man. Bleh. Who have you seen poop in the group? You're probably thinking now, are these all poop questions? No, this is the last poop question. But I'm sure all of them have pooped amongst each other because I'm thinking about people that I'm close with. And, you know, now that I think about it, I don't think I've peed among people. Pooping, on the other hand, has to be something that I do by myself. So I would argue, despite them being men, that none of them have pooped among each other. Obviously, they've pissed around each other, like, because they're boys, and boys just do pee things all the time. They always need to pee. Why do boys always need to pee? Funny how humans pee. So I would argue none of them have seen each other poop, but I'd like to know yes or no. My guess is no. I'd like to know the truth, though. What's the truth about the poop? I now interrupt our regularly scheduled program for you to, a reminder to like this video and subscribe. Comment if you feel like it. Fun question. Who in the group do you think you'd win against in a fight? Now this is directed to everyone in the group. And I was thinking about this last night when I was trying to fall asleep in this terrible world. I think RM would be able to beat the crap out of everybody. I think Suga would be able to pull people that we wouldn't expect. I don't think he'd be the weakest. Or I think he'd put up the best fight. I think he'd fight dirty, where I think RM knows what's good. Doesn't Jungkook box? So in that case, he'd be throwing hands! Like, he'd put up a good fight, he'd probably be second. I just feel like RM just has some smarty pants of how to fight dirty and how to win a fight well. One of them is a swordsman, just dead ass, but I don't think he could win, like, fisticuffs. So this is a fight of fisticuffs and smarts. Who do you think would win? I'd like to see boxing of all of them. Winner plays, like, you know, they'll just like, you know? I want a BTS boxing match. I'd like to see all the K-pop idols box each other. I think that would be pretty cool. Let's make that happen. I'd say Taeyang is probably the weakest. or gin? Yeah, no offense. You could beat the shit out of me, so who's really talking here? Alright, this question is just for J-Hope. Do you know in your song Chicken Noodle Soup that soda on the side doesn't technically make very much sense, grammarly. Lyrically, makes perfect sense, but as an English speaker, I love the song. I love chicken noodle soup with the soda on the side. When you say side, that means a side dish, like you have a side of potatoes or you have a side of broccoli. But if I were to have soda on the side, that means I pour it in a bowl and I put it on the side. When I say I'm having ramen with a bottle of pop, that doesn't mean it's on the side. I could have rice on the side with a bottle of pop. So grammarly, the song should go chicken noodle soup, chicken noodle soup, chicken noodle soup with a bottle of pop. But that doesn't sound good. So soda on the side. That sounds great. That's why I'm over here singing it like an idiot. I just want to know if you know that it doesn't make sense for an English speaker in central Pennsylvania. I just want to know. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, and I'm not making fun of you. I just want to know. All right, last question. Are you ready for this question, gentlemen? Do you know how a tampon works? Do you know? And if so, I want to know which one of you knows, and I want you to show me how it works. I would argue none of you know how, because most men don't. But asking the question is always fun. Imagine one of them giving a demonstration for the rest of the group on how a tampon works. Any single one of them is a funny scene. And if you need me to show you, I can demonstrate in a rated G way with figures. A rated R way, you'd have to pay me. I know for a fact none of these questions will ever be answered, but oh man, is it something we just all like to think about? Yeah! Alright everyone, like this video if you did. If you didn't, subscribe to me. You'll get more of me. Alright everyone, you have a good day. Bye-bye! Mwah! Like this video and subscribe! Like this video and subscribe! Like this video and subscribe! Like this video and subscribe. Yeah. Back to the video.